It looks like it's me today, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing as we're a very, very, very small congregation.
Yeah, let's go.
I agree.
Please.
We'll take one chair.
Of course you are, Andrew.
I always hide with Martin because I don't want to disturb him.
Well, he's part of the minion.
He is.
So, please. We, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Just come in close so I can see you.
No, you won't be allowed. Or is it not even for you? Which miss?
That's fine. Are we streaming, David? Yeah. Okay. So, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Haven't even started and there are people leaving. That's terrible, isn't it? So this week, Rabbi Rebecca is having a week off, taking stock before the High Holy Days, as she put it to me, and asked whether today I would and tomorrow Beverly would lead services. It's always my pleasure to do so. And in my usual way, I come minimally prepared, but we'll see what we can do. Just so you can see, we don't have a musician with us. So what you'll be hearing tonight is something that we prepared years ago, actually during COVID time, when Dean was with us, and we recorded Dean playing his music. And so you will hear Dean through the speakers, and if you're online, you will hear Dean coming through and actually see him as a video. We actually don't see the video in here, but we can sing along to Dean as we always do when he's here in the room. We never thought we'd need them again, but as you know, musicians are changing, and Sarah Wendy is actually not very well today. She has a sore throat and a cold and is not able to be here to lead the singing. Are you not hearing me?
Not very good.
Oh, okay. Right, I will talk louder. It's just so few of you that I thought I would talk quieter. They at the back should be looking after the sound. So I'm going to use Lev Chadash, and if you've got Shabbat Resolved, which you might have, some of the things will be in Shabbat Resolved and others won't. So I'm going to start by reading a meditation. It's something that settles me down into leading services. So it's on page 6 of Siddur Lev Chadash, and it's meditation number 15, and it was written by Rabbi Israel Matuk, who was one of the leaders, the inspirational leaders, the first leaders of liberal Judaism in this country. Public worship draws out the latent life in human spirit. Those who, when alone, do not or cannot pray, find an impulse to prayer when they worship with others, as we are here tonight. And some will pray together who cannot pray alone, as many will sing in chorus who would not sing solos. This is just for me for tonight. Many who are spiritually weak in themselves find spiritual strength in a common spiritual effort. And that is the value of public worship for the individual, and it also has social value. A congregation at worship is a society declaring its devotion to God, a community forged by faith in God. Here is an experience that can deepen the social spirit and strengthen the bond of sympathy among men and women. If in public worship I realize that my prayers are also the prayers of the person by my side, it will make us more effectively aware of our common humanity and implant a spirit which will be potent for social good. Those who worship together bring God into their mutual relations. If public worship does not produce this result, then it is just private worship in a public place. If it does bring men and women close together under the influence of God, then it is a way to the sanctification of human society. And for me, this is a huge wake-up of why I'm here every week, not just to sit on the tech desk and provide sound and video for everybody, but because it is part of the togetherness of us as a community. So I'm going to start by, we're going to, sing Shalom Aleichem, which we will do now, and I'm cueing the tech desk for Shalom Aleichem, and it comes now. And we can sing page 76.
Shalom Aleichem, Malakei HaSharet, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malakei HaMalachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Boakim LeShalom, Malakei HaShalom, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malakei HaMalachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu LeShalom, Malakei HaShalom, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malakei HaMalachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Tehem LeShalom, Malakei HaShalom, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malakei HaMalachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu.
So let's turn back one page to page 75, and I've asked Dan if he'll light the candles for us. Dan, over on that side. Thank you. Please stand.
Still a light? Just? Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher klishanu b'mitzvotav ve'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. And just to alert you that if you didn't know, please have a seat. If you didn't know, Dan is a doctor and his phone he's on call today, so it might be that a phone does go off and Dan will go running. Is that right? And the apologies accepted in advance. The Sabbath has descended to enfold us in its mantle of peace. It brings to us the precious gift of time. Time to embrace family and friends, to reflect more deeply on the meaning and purpose of our lives, and to worship in the beauty of holiness. May our Sabbaths always be sanctuaries of love and devotion, bringing contentment to our hearts, happiness to our homes, and blessing to our people. So if you'd like to turn now to page 82, 93 is it? For Lachadodi, 91 for Lachadodi. 91, I should know the numbers by now. Page 91 for Lachadodi.
Shabbat
those of you that looked a bit lost, in the last verse of Lachadodi, we turn and face the door and welcome anybody who's late coming and welcome the Sabbath as the Sabbath bride. So please stand for the Baruch Hu on page 92. Prompting. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorah. Baruch Adonai Hamorach Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. We praise you, eternal one, our God, sovereign of the universe, whose word bring on the evening, whose wisdom opens heaven's gates, and whose understanding changes times and seasons, and whose will sets the stars in their courses in the sky. You make day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light. You make day pass and bring on the night, and separate day from night. You rule the host of heavens. We praise you, O God, whose word makes evening fall. Ahavat Olam. I keep wanting to look at Dean, but he's not there.
Ahavat Olam. Israel.
Page 94 for the Shema. Please stand or sit as you please. It's up to you. Tonight people are standing and sitting. Shema Yisrael, Adon Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod.
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושינמתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך וביתך ולכתך בדרך, ובשופטך ובקומך, ושאלתם אות על ידיך, והיו לו תותפות בין עיניך, וטבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Please be seated. All this we hold to be true and sure. You alone, eternal one, are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You have freed us from oppressors and delivered us from tyrants. You led us out of Egypt forever to serve you in freedom. When we witnessed your power, we praised your name and gave thanks. Willingly, we accepted your rule. Then, full of joy, we sang together. Before we go to the tefillah, this just reminds me of a story that I heard yesterday. Those of you that were in synagogue last Friday night will remember that about this time, the government's alarms went off on people's phones and everybody's phones started ringing together. And the story I found out yesterday, actually, that a friend of mine was at the theatre at the same time. And of course, at the beginning of the theatre, it says, please put your phones on silent, or better still, turn them off. And of course, people didn't. And in the theatre, the actors, the audience phones went off, blaring away like this, and other people didn't know what was going on. So the ones who turned their phones off turned them back on to see what it was. And the actors just carried on as though nothing was happening. And so when I'm expecting to hear Micha Mocha and Hashkivonu comes up, that's absolutely fine. And in true professional style, I carry on. So, to the tefillah, please stand for Adonai Sifatai Tiftach.
Sefatai
ata Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Apologies. Ha'el ha'gabor v'ha'gibor v'hanorah, El Elyon, Golmel chasadim tovim, v'konei ha'kol, v'zocher hasdei avot v'imoot, u'meivi gula lifnei v'neihem, lema'an shemo bi'ahava. Melech Ozer u'Moshiach Magen, Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avraham Be'ezrat Sarah. Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayem et Tamerata Rav Lo Shia. Mashiv Haruach u'Morid HaGeshem, Mazriach HaShemesh u'Morid HaTal. Mechachel Hayim B'Chesed, Mechayem Eitim B'Rachamim Rabim. Somech noflim v'rofei holim, umatir asurim, umakayei umato l'shenei afa. Mi chamocha bal gevurot, umi domelach, melech memit umachayei umatzmiach Yeshua, v'neman ata lachayot metim, baruch ata Adonai, machayei hametim. Kadosh ata v'nora shemecha, ve'in lanu elam mibaladecha. Baruch Ata Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. So over to the tech desk. What is Dean going to sing to us now? No, V'shomru. Okay. In which case, please turn the page to page 100. Looks like not. Do you want to, Jane? You can come up and lead V'shomru. Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. בני ישראל, בני ישראל, הודים לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. Eloheinu, over the page 100. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, ritzei b'nu chatenu, kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten helkenu b'toratecha, sabe'enu mitvecha v'samhenu b'shuatecha, v'taheh libenu la'ovdacha be'emet, v'taheh libenu la'ovdacha be'emet, v'hanhilenu Adonai Eloheinu b'yachavi uvratzon Shabbat kodshecha, v'yenuchu v'Yisrael, Mekadesh Shemecha. Baruch Adonai, Ata Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Eternal God, be gracious to your people Israel, and in your love accept their prayers. May our worship now and always be acceptable in your sight. Baruch Ata Adonai, She'otacha Levadacha B'yira Na'avad. Now, I'm not going to do my usual, Rebecca's usual, of saying, what are people thankful for tonight? This is our prayer for thanks. I'm thankful for you, Andrea. Thank you for pushing me into singing. I never thought I would do it, but thanks. And the reason I missed my Hebrew, because I tried to do Rebecca, and I tried to look at the camera for the people at home. So people at home and online, I was trying to look at you. And of course, I lose my place on my page. So I'm probably better off looking at my page than the camera. So at the bottom of page 100, please join me. Modim anachnu lach, she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzur hayenu magen yishenu, ata hu l'dor v'dor. Nodeh lecha nusapeh tilatecha, al hayenu hamsarim bi'adecha, bi'al nishmotenu hapududot lach, bi'al nisecha shebechol yom imanu, bi'al niflotecha v'tovatecha, shebechol eid erev avoker v'tzoharayim. Baruch ata Adonai, hatov shimcha, Ulaha na'er lehodot. And now Dean will lead us in Shalom Rav. Those of you that have got Siddur Lev Chadash, this week's parasha is Ki Tetzeh, and our compilers of our wonderful Siddur have got a wonderful passage on home, which is the theme that they've pulled out of this parasha, which you can find on page 345. And there are a few pieces in here that I'd like to share with you. Most of us live in a home, whether as members of a family or a community, whether with others or alone, and therefore have a responsibility for the home in which we live, not only its physical safety, so that none of those who live in it or enter it may come to harm, but also for its spiritual atmosphere, so that they may be inwardly enhanced by it. We should all like our home to be an oasis of tranquility and contentment. We should like it to have the precious, intangible quality of Shalom Bayit, domestic peace. Long ago, our ancestors perceived the great spiritual potential of the home and endowed it with religious significance. When the temple fell, it was not only the synagogue that took its place, but the home too became a small sanctuary. And over the page, on page 347, The Jewish home is important also for the Jewish future. It is the training ground of the next generation. There are other training grounds such as the synagogue and the school, but the home remains the most important. It should be the place where children first learn to understand and love their religious heritage. The very experience of the presence of God should come to the child initially in the home, and then at home it should be nourished and sustained. And if we turn the page again to 348, the bottom, let's all read together. May our homes be places where we can think and read and speak of our Jewish heritage and God's teaching. May the symbols of holiness we bring into our homes give colour and meaning to our lives and mark the passing weeks and seasons with reminders of our history and culture. May our homes be blessed by a sense of God's presence and hold for us the promise and security and peace. May the guest and the stranger find within our walls welcome and friendship. May our homes merit the praise. How lovely are your tents, O Jacob, your dwelling places, O Israel. So we go to the conclusion of our service, which of course we can find where it always is, on page 520, if I can find it in my book, for the Alena. If you'd like to stand, and Dean will lead us in the Alena. Page 522. The growing good of the world is partly dependent on unhistoric acts, and that things are not so ill with you and me as they might have been, is half owing to the number who live faithfully a hidden life and rest in unvisited tombs. Even when they are gone, the departed are with us. They inspire us to live as, in their higher moments, they themselves sought to live. And tonight, our yahrzeits in the community, we remember Cynthia Elf, mother of Beverly Kafka, Jonathan Greenfield, Jane's son and Simon's brother. Magdolna Reichman, grandmother of Dalma, and Edith Broxford, mother of Dalma. Apologies for not reading or writing Dalma. We remember them now. They remain in our hearts. They are a continual blessing as we say the words of Kaddish together.
I did. I put the trouble on the laptop. I did turn it up last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because there was no sound coming out the back.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Can you read the Yeah. So let's replace this one.
Bahayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael bimru amen. Oseh shalom bimru mav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol b'nei adam v'imru amen. Please be seated, and we'll gather for Kiddush immediately after the service, which concludes, Dean, with... well, it sounds like David knows what it is. Let's find out what it is. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And how are we doing?